From Kingston and the ravage-torn Black River St. Elizabeth here in Jamaica, this is CVM News at 7. It's Thursday, November 6, 2025. I'm Nika Lewis. Thanks for joining us. CVM's managing editor is live on the ground in Black River. We go over to him now.
Thank you so much, Nika. Well, I'm currently standing in Black River St. Elizabeth, the capital of the Breadbasket parish. Now, this is one of the parishes that has been significantly affected by Hurricane Melissa. There are communities still flooded, houses still flooded, and one such community where Amoy Harriott visited today, the residents have to travel by boat to get in and out of the community. Here's Amoy Harriott.
On the outskirts of Santa Cruz in St. Elizabeth, Brighton and the surrounding communities remain flooded. Residents have resorted to using paddle boats to get in, out, and around the community. So I'm now getting a lift from David and Kemar on the paddle boat to go into the heart of Brighton to speak to some of the residents to find out what's happening in the community. Now, this entire area that you're looking at used to be a play field, a ball field, now resembling a river, quite frankly. So this is actually how a lot of residents in Brighton have to travel to get in and out of the community on a daily basis, because some sections of the community you can't get through it, not even using vehicles, especially this particular area where the boat is now traveling. I'm looking at some homes that are, half of the building is underwater. All right, so we've made it to the other side of the, well, river, and David and Kemar are about to, what do I call that now, dock the boat? Dock the boat. So let me lift up this wire. Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. All right. That's a coach from one of the homes now underwater.
Ricky. Come down back here, sir. Come down back. Come down back here. Come down to me. Come. All right.
Oh Jesus. Why you feel bad about it? So you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing about it.
So has it been a challenge getting food and water in and out of the community?
Why you just jam one place so you can't get no food, you can't get no water.
All right, so a resident had to give me a ride on his back to get me inside of this house because of the flood waters. And I unfortunately left my water boot in the vehicle, not expecting the water to be this high.
Maybe get all shake, the sheet, everything, get wash your gun. 6 pants left me back. 6 pants. Yes, sir.
So that's one bedroom and this is the other bedroom.
Yeah,
Wow.
the water reach right up right up there. A jar now. No man.
Wow.
Melissa left to be there. Do it bad still.
This time is the worst time we ever have a flooding, because reason being why we have this type of flooding right now, the drain here, half of this drain dump up and the water cannot go through freely. You understand? And even on the common here is peer dumping. So normally we have a drain from Dr. Rock to this way. No more. The water cannot come this side because the whole place dump up. So unless the dumping them move, then we won't have any more flooding. I make 2 calls since week to the local government, and I beg them please to send somebody just to come assist me and come and look what is happening here. And they say they might send somebody. I don't see nobody. I know.
So talk to me about Hurricane Melissa. What was that like for you?
Hurricane Melissa is the worst hurricane I ever see. The worst one. Believe me, I pray until I don't have any word left. No word left. You understand? It's the worst hurricane because it tear my veranda top and the whole out the side of my house. There you can see a new thing put on because it is tear off.
And recovery, have you started that process as yet?
Well, I start do things of my own, start to fix back the side, it wet up inside and stuff. We have to throw away some clothes and something, and we are trying to get back on track. Trying to get back on track.
The whole of we, you know, kind of get wicked, you know, one way. But we have giga thanks enough, you know, so boy, you have in life gone still. So that is the most important to know that, you know, Father God spare our life, you know. If we even lose, you know, we can work back again and achieve a thing, you know.
You know, Jay, for our viewers who were tuned into Lead's story earlier, I was mentioning the fear and the anxiety that took over. I mean, I may have looked relaxed in that feature just now, but, you know, like I said, the fear, the anxiety. But of course, I had to allow myself to sit there and feel what residents in Brighton feel on a daily basis, having to traverse by boats. For some of them who can't even swim, you know, like I mentioned earlier. So it was quite interesting. I mean, for some of them, it's like an amusement at this point because they're so used to it, having done it for, over a week now since the passage of Hurricane Melissa. But it is quite interesting seeing how different the various communities across St. Elizabeth and the entire Western Jamaica right now are adjusting to this new norm, a new way of living.